Move over, inflation. We got another problem. With the Feds raising rates, they've caused yet another problem that we have to keep track of. It's going to be a problem that can hold back the growth of XLM. So let's go screen and start exploring, what did the Fed F up now? Got the latest inflation data up on the screen for you. July's data, 8.5%. It beat June's 9.1%, but it is still way higher than what it should be. Some market experts out there are saying that, hey, we have reached peak inflation. My personal belief is I don't think so. We still have some nasty food price stuff and some nasty energy price stuff we're going to have to deal with in the near term. But if you look at the chart, you can see as inflation numbers have gone up over the last year, the price of Stellar Lumens XLM has gone down. Well, now the Fed has to react to this rise of inflation. So what do? They raise interest rates. And by raising interest rates, they are pulling more money out of the economy, less money available for businesses to spend. And you're saying, well, how does that work? Well, as the interest rates go up, loans for business improvement also go up, which means they become more expensive. Everything becomes more expensive. And as that happens, businesses start laying off people. And that is what we have to watch. U.S. jobless claims rise again near the highest since November. Applications for U.S. unemployment insurance rose for a second week and held near the highest level since November, indicating continued moderation in the labor market. Initial unemployment claims increased by 14,000 to 262,000 in the week ending August 6th. As inflation goes up, price of Stellar Lumens XLM goes down. Well, as inflation goes up, the Fed has to raise rates. As the Fed raises rates, it pulls money out of the market. So now unemployment, companies are going to pull back on hiring across the globe. And it's not just the hiring that's going to be pulled back. Entire budgets are going to be tightened during this tough economic time. Hey, with higher unemployment, what else does that mean? Less available money to go into the crypto markets. So now we have another factor that we have to track. And remember, the Fed is going to have to keep raising rates for a while until that inflation data comes down to a reasonable level, which means those interest rates are just going to keep going up and up and up. Layoffs are going to continue going up and up and up. And that means less money flowing into XLM. And we're going to go back to the charts because I want to show you something very interesting on how the market reacted to this latest CPI data. Now, you could see when the latest data came out right here, the market reacted very favorably. But if we zoom out, you can see that there was already negative action priced in days before. So right now, the market is definitely most sensitive to CPI data, but they are also starting to price in unemployment data. So how much weight is the market putting on unemployment numbers right now? That's actually a really good question. Right now, there is not much weighting put on that data. Why? Because inflation data is still so freakishly high. It's still garnering so much attention that even 250,000 plus jobs in unemployment isn't really a blip on the radar. But it is significant to see that unemployment is as high as it was since November of 2021. And that's when we saw inflation just run away. And as that runaway price and inflation happened, that Stellar Lumens XLM price just went down, down, down. So the next few months, as inflation data starts coming down more and more, and as unemployment starts rising, you're going to see more weight placed on the unemployment data and less weight placed on the inflation data. So the Feds have caused yet another problem that we have to track.